We are in the lull period of the NFL season. It's the first time really that the NFL season ceases. It happens pretty much after OTAs, the final OTA, which is today for the Detroit Lions. The final media OTA was, I believe, Tuesday. So we really don't have anything to go off of. A lot of repeat information coming out. So I just wanted to do something a little different today. I wanted to tell you my expectations for the Detroit Lions in 2023 and also where the direction of this channel is going to go and some things that I have planned for the season. So, first of all, my expectations for the Detroit Lions are a playoff win, a division title, and I expect them to win their first playoff game in over 30 years. I expect them to win the NFC North. I expect them to go to at least the second round. And I could see us going further. You know, we talk about KoolAid. We have something in Detroit Lions fandom called KoolAid. That's why the name of my show on my other channel is called Spike KoolAid, a little something extra, because even though our team usually is terrible, we always can see the positive. Now, there was a time that I didn't see any positive, and that time was firing Jim Caldwell, heading into Matt Patricia. Hated it, never liked it, knew it was going to be destined to fail. And I made a video on my other channel saying that the Detroit Lions were going to be set back 6 years by the firing of Jim Caldwell. Well, now those days are long behind us, and the Detroit Lions are rising to relevancy. They're already there. I've been saying this for the last couple of months that the rebuild is over. You can't have a rebuild when your expectations are victories. You understand what I'm saying? You're talking about division titles, a 4% chance to make the Super Bowl. Number 7, we are the 7th team in the football ESPN Power Index. The 7th team with the highest percentage to make the Super Bowl. I'm expecting us to not come out the gate slow. Our secondary is revamped. I'm expecting something to happen that we haven't seen in a long time. We almost have the longest NFL playoff drought. I think it's a couple teams behind us, or I should say ahead of us in the playoff drought. But if we don't make it this year, we might have the new record. I believe we have the longest period in professional sports of no playoff victory. I think that all ends this year. I think that it's going to be a great time, and it's already a great time to be a Lions fan. We have one of the most humble fan bases, to me, in all of sports. Not only the city our team represents and what people think of that city, but what our team has been through. From being the butt of everyone jokes to people outside of our fan base thinking they know our team. Nothing is worse than hearing a Bears fan or a Vikings fan or a Cowboys fan think they know about your team. I think all of that changes this year. And I think that Dan Campbell, Sheila Hamp, Brad Holmes, and those players on the field, they earned what they got this year. Now, we may not have earned a primetime game in 2022, but did we deserve to be the only team without a primetime game? No, we did not. Probably should have given that to the Denver Broncos. But we earned everything we have this season, and we're going to continue to do so. I myself am going to put this out here. I'm 43 years old. I'll be 44 later this year. I think the Lions win the Super Bowl by the time I'm 50. I think it can be closer than what you think, but I think all the pieces are there. We've seen the San Francisco 49ers go from Nick Bosa to the Super Bowl in the same year. They literally were the second worst team in the National Football League to appearing in the Super Bowl at the end of the season. Why can't the Detroit Lions do it? Is it because of what we're used to? A lot of us say we can't live in the past. And I think we have some type of PTSD. Like we really do. And I don't think it's anything wrong with a fan base if a person just is not ready to believe yet because of the damage that's been done. But I'm one of those people. I was ready to walk away from this team. If they wouldn't have fired Bob Quinn with Matt Patricia, this channel wouldn't exist. Because there was no way I was going to let the man who hired the man that destroyed our organization stick around. And I would continue to watch. And because that one move was made, this channel exists. And you are here today watching me. I expect this team to do big things in 2023. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Now, a little update about the channel. This year is going to be fun. We're going to be fun. I have every intention of going to the Kansas City Chiefs game. Got someone that has some extra tickets, and I intend to buy those tickets. I've already booked my Airbnb. So my goal is to be there and enjoy something that I won't see again for 10 more years. Maybe come back and go to the home opener. And then from that point on, have a good time streaming. I am going to do the game streams like we did. And I have something that I am going to do or try to do. And I hope that it works. I put this in the community post maybe about 2 months ago, if that. I have been fortunate enough to have wonderful subscribers. Thomas Hall sent me a book. I have a subscriber that's going to send me something. I don't even know what it is, but I have a subscriber that willingly decided that he offered to send me a computer. I already have a computer, but he offered to send me a computer. That computer will allow me to host my live show and also bring in, hopefully, if this thing works, a Zoom call where I will show, hopefully, up to 300 people the Detroit Lions game. Now, obviously, I will have to be at home to do that, but that's the plan. In addition to that, that computer will help me do what I'm trying to do, which is my next point, which is I'm currently building a studio setup. I'm talking about studio lights, desk, everything. I'm starting to build it. I've already started. Everything came in. I'm putting up the pieces together. Matter of fact, right behind me in this green screen is the set. That's where my lion is going to sit that I showed you guys the other day or a couple weeks ago. When I started doing this in 2018, it wasn't as crowded as it is now in the space. And there were people doing it before me, but I've always wanted to be the voice. Give the fan a voice, which is what the purpose of this channel is. It's never to go corporate. It's never to go mainstream. It is always to be a fan. And I promise you that I will never give up my fandom for anything else. That is the most important thing to me, is being able to be a fan, because that's why I'm doing this, is the fandom that I have. So we're going to have the call-in shows. After each game, you will see me at the set, and I want to launch it come at the very latest October. It'll be done long before then. I have 3 months to put it together. I'll probably be done in a month, to tell you the truth. But the call-in shows are going to continue. We'll watch the Lions game. We will do the post-game show. We will take call-in shows. And I expect to have a bigger turnout than we had last week. I expect this to be the number one spot for anything Detroit Lions post-game. Maybe second to the actual Detroit Lions YouTube channel. So, again, could not be here without any of you. And for those of you who watch who haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing, because I know you come back, and it would just help me so much if you could subscribe to the channel. Influence is able to get you more things. And if I have the influence to maybe get somebody credentialed on my team, if I have the influence to get the Detroit Lions or something to notice me, to put me in contact with where I can connect on a fan level and bring you fan experiences. So just a request, if I haven't earned it, then don't subscribe. But a lot of people watch, and they don't subscribe for whatever reason. So there's a little update. Like I said, it's not too much coming out, a lot of repeat information. So during this time, football creators have to be very, very creative, because it's nothing happening. Everyone is on vacation. Every single person is on vacation, so it's not too much going on. But I just wanted to share my expectations for the Detroit Lions. I want to hear yours in the comments below. I wanted to let you know what was happening with the channel, the studio, and what I plan to do as far as the Zoom meetings. So hopefully there will be no charge for this. I would love to make money from it, because that money would help me to do more. But I am not charging for the Zoom meetings, okay? So hopefully I have to see if it works, and if it does, it might not be able to hold 300 people, might be maybe 250. There will be no charge. It will be on a first-come, first-served basis, and it's not breaking any copyright, because we're just friends watching something. It's not being broadcast, so you don't have to worry about that. I know I get that a lot in the comment section. So that's how that's going to be. Hopefully everything goes off without a hitch. I appreciate you watching this long video. And just know when I set out to do this 5 years ago, I wanted to be the best from a fan perspective. I wanted to give. It was always about the fandom, nothing more and nothing less. But I do realize influence can help you get more and do more. So that if that happens, fine. If it doesn't, fine. Either way, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna keep doing it until I can't. So you guys are awesome, man. Take care of yourself. Enjoy your Friday. And as always, go Lions. And don't forget to take care of each other as well.